National Post tweet, Derek Chauvin has finally won something in court. And let me just lay the groundwork and maybe we'll go deeper. But Derek Chauvin did, all of you that are watching, 838 people that I can see watching, also people watching on Christian Television Network from Naples all the way to Sarasota right now. Derek Chauvin did not kill George Floyd. I know all of you know that already. But he couldn't have killed him. The only way that he could have killed him would be asphyxiation, i.e. strangulation. How can he be asphyxiated when his lungs were fully oxygenated at the moment of death? No. Does anybody know? That his lungs were never severely obstructed, ever. Now it turns out, by the way, get this, Aaron, he had a tumor on his heart.
Oh.
And all Chauvin wants is, you know what, can somebody look at this, please? So if he didn't asphyxiate him, which, by the way, he can't asphyxiate a person with your knee on the back of their neck. So how did Derek Chauvin kill him? Again, if you're a Democrat, how in the world do you look yourself in the mirror and have any semblance of integrity and think it's great that Derek Chauvin is spending 22 years in prison? And again, I've said this many times, but I just want to lay the groundwork. They stacked the charges against him: first-degree manslaughter, second-degree manslaughter, second-degree homicide, blah, 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 blah. Stacked all these charges. Even if you find somebody guilty on all of the charges that they stacked against him, his sentence on average in Minneapolis would be 11 years, and they give him 22 years. So again, this doesn't have anything to do with guilt or innocence. Remember, in a criminal trial, it's proof beyond a reasonable doubt, preponderance of the evidence in a civil trial. So this has nothing to do with proof beyond a reasonable doubt. This has to do with if we find him innocent, what will be the political ramifications? People are going to riot if we do. It doesn't matter. If you want a judicial system that's honest and fair, a lady that's holding the scales with a blinder on, then it doesn't matter what the repercussions are, the political repercussions, your personal political repercussions as a prosecutor, as a judge, or anybody's political repercussions. Doesn't matter. You find is he guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. So our judicial system is a giant poop show right now, absolute poop show, because it's all about. If it's the severity of the charge, you have to find the defendant. If there's a severe charge, then the defendant has to be found guilty. It's nothing to do with the severity of the charge. It has to do with the evidence that he or she committed the crime or did not. Derek Chauvin could not possibly have killed George Floyd because he was never asphyxiated, but he was found guilty of asphyxiating George Floyd. How's he in prison? How'd he kill him? It's a very simple question. Latest from National Post, Raheem Kassam. Latest, judge grants Chauvin's lawyers access to Floyd autopsy samples, confirms he was alive at the hospital. This was a murder trial. Why wasn't he granted access to autopsies, samples during the first trial? Anybody answer that? Just a question. By the way, he's been found guilty both with he's been found guilty of state laws, of violating state laws and federal laws. He pled out to the federal ones because he has to. There's no way around it.